Okay, sweet peas, my phone is booting up right now, and the reason why it's booting up is because I want to be able to show you on this video file the date and time. Now, I'm going to continue to get dressed while I'm making this particular video, and this video is being made for prediction purposes. Hold on. Now, I'm all zipped up, so you don't have to worry about this becoming an obscene video. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah. Anyways, check out this new feature I discovered on my phone about a month ago. It's called the voice command. It's inside the tools menu. Once you activate it, you can speak into the phone and say time and date, and the phone will tell you the time and date. Check it out.
Say a command.
Date and time.
Say a command.
Yeah, it didn't work. Hang on. Date and time.
January 3rd, Friday, 10:20 a.m. Say a command. January 3rd, Friday, 10:20 a.m. Say a command.
Anyways, my name is Elsie Williams, and I am in San Diego County, San Diego, California. And this is a prediction video. You might think to yourself, why is this woman making a prediction video? I'm making a prediction video because everywhere I go, I am harassed through clever, overt means. The following is one of the ways that you can see that I'm being gang-stalked as a result of these individuals getting along my route while I was on the sidewalk on Thanksgiving Day. 8 days after I told UCSD campus police that their students and staff was getting around me and saying gang stalk every time I go on their campus non-stop. This occurred 8 days later on a sidewalk right up the street from UCSD. Do you hear these two guys say gang stalk, gang stalking, and then gang is stalking? I'm going to F you up. Alright, now the reason why I played this over to you, that was basically nothing but a segment of an audio file. What I basically did was I kept, I took two tape recorders, the one that the event was caught on, and then I turned on another tape recorder and pressed the record button. Then I pressed the pause on that recording. Then I went to the audio file of the actual recording of the event concerning the day the event occurred at on Thanksgiving Day, and I kept replaying the one segment of the harassment. I play it, record it, stop the recording, rewind it until it got to the beginning of that specific segment, play it again, record it again. So I was basically just re-recording that one segment of that event, and then I transferred it to my phone. This event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, on a sidewalk not far at all from a specific number-coded HA location. That last word, the way it was that last statement in reference to the way it was worded, was code-worded and numbered for strategic and legal purposes. That's right. And once the fruition comes about concerning why the code was made, the purpose of it, and the eventual event that will transpire, that will bring alive the reason why that code was made, I'll expose why the code was made. Just trust me. Okay? Now, what am I trying to say here? 43 days before that event that you just heard took place on Thanksgiving Day 2013 on a sidewalk in La Jolla, California, right up the street from UCSD. 43 days before, I called the San Diego Police Department headquarters. Well, I called the San Diego Police. I don't know if it was the headquarters I got connected to or what, but I called the San Diego Police from a Jack-in-the-Box off of Rosecrans and Nimitz Boulevard. That's right, a Jack-in-the-Box that I had been gang-stalked to and at every single time I had went there, including the very first time that I had went there, by people coming in acting as customers and management and employees. It literally got so far bad at Jack-in-the-Box to where they were literally even bringing people through the drive-thru to say gang-stalk as they were ordering their food. That's right, because I was sitting on the other side of the wall directly next to where the drive-thru attendant was working at. So they want you to hear the harassment. Yeah, these are the links these freaks. It's nothing but a manager who's managing this harassment, and he's just using dupe dummies to do it. Okay, but that manager has a power position in the community in order for him to be able to connect with fraternities, gang members, and he basically does nothing but use these people for his own reasons. Usually motivating them through lies, intimidation, fear, bartering, collusion, bribery, you name it. Most of the people that are harassing a organized stalking, gang stalking, targeted individual, most of them are just dupe community members. I'd say at least 80% of them are. The other 20% are syndicate wannabes and syndicate members. Now, what is the purpose of this particular video? So anyways, let me just get back to the Jack-in-the-Box things for a second, because I think it's important for me to conclude it since I brought it up. 43 days ago from Thanksgiving, 43 days before the Thanksgiving event was caught by me on tape recorder, I had to call the San Diego Police because an incident unfolded in Jack-in-the-Box. Okay, and the more I look back on it, the more I wouldn't doubt if that wasn't provoked into an incident, so then the incident could be used to ban me. That's right. An incident occurred, and the manager told me I was banned and had to leave. So I left, walked outside the Jack-in-the-Box store, walked right in front of the store to the public sidewalk, and called the police. When the police arrived, I told them that I have over 800 separate audio files, because I do, okay, of individuals getting wrong all my routes every single day for the last year and a half at least, repeating gang stalk around me non-stop everywhere I go, non-stop every day. I even told him on that day that I had made a video predicting that it was going to be set around me. I made a video prediction at a specific location. When I made that video prediction, I showed a picture of my cell phone, just like I did at the beginning of this video. I stated in that video prediction for that day, October 15, 2013, and I stated, let's see if anybody says gang stalking around me today. In that video prediction, at a specific location. I then left that location with a running recording tape recorder, and by the time I got to Jack-in-the-Box 2 hours later, and 2 hours and 30-something minutes later, by the time the San Diego Police came, gang stalk had been caught at least 3 times. At least. And that was an extremely mild day. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I got the audio files to prove it. Okay? I mean, sometimes you wouldn't believe the gang stalking me at UCSD. I mean, It's just people literally non-stop getting around me for over hours at a time, just saying gang stalk. Oh my God, gang stalk. Oh my God. Literally not shutting up at all. Not shutting up at all. Continually saying it. Gang stalk. Oh my God. Gang stalking. Oh my God. Laughing. Gang stalk. Oh my God. Laughing. Gang stalk. Oh my God. Non-stop. Okay? Now, on previous occasions in that Jack-in-the-Box, that harassment, that type of harassment was caught on video and multiple audio files. So I told the San Diego police officer that I not only caught it again happening on the way to Jack-in-the-Box and at Jack-in-the-Box, I also told him that I got 800 audio files of it happening around me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, every single day. And you know what he said? He said, well, I tell you what we can do. He goes, how about if I call a psychologist out here to the scene for you? He was intimidating me. That's right, baby cakes. He was intimidating me because petitioning a targeted at county mental health is one of the motivations of gang stalking for racketeering and insurance fraud. And basically what they do is gang stalk you to the point to where you just get fed up with it. Then they'll create an event to provoke you to say something. So either you or whoever's harassing you can call the police, and they come out and they act like they don't know what gang stalking is at all. That's done to bait you to open up about it so they can call you crazy concerning it. Now, but let's take a look at this. And those audio files are already online in reference to my verbal interactions with me and the San Diego police. So let's think about this. That event occurred at Jack-in-the-Box on their property on October 15, 2013. 43 days later, the event that you just heard on this phone occurred on a sidewalk 19 miles away in La Jolla. So, how did I predict what was going to happen on October 15, 2013? How did I predict it even that morning on video, let alone telling two San Diego police officers that individuals are getting around me and saying gang stalk in a place that's over 19 to 20 separate miles away from La Jolla? I'm physically standing in the presence of two San Diego police officers telling them while they're being recorded that individuals are getting around me every day and saying gang stalk. Then 43 days later, I catch these two guys. But make no mistake about it, it was caught on numerous audio files in between. The reason why I'm making this one bringing this one so much to the attention is because, well, for one, the one guy is directly connected to a specific numbered coded HA area. Okay, I'm going to box this guy in like you would not believe. That's right. Another thing, it happened at a distance of 20 miles away from the Jack-in-the-Box. And since those San Diego police officers were recorded, they were told that it was happening already. I catch it 43 days later, 20 miles away from where an environment that they were told at the Jack-in-the-Box. It'll show that I was stalked from that location to the Jack-in-the-Box and then back. Because those assholes were already used before the Jack-in-the-Box location incident occurred. That's right. Now, think about this. Am I a psychic? Was I able to predict on October 15, 2013 what people were doing around me, and then magically out of the blue I catch it 43 days later at a location 19 miles away? Who really needs to see a psychologist here? Gang of stalking, I'll F you up. This right here is a second phone. I got two phones because sometimes you have to have different phone numbers in order to subscribe to separate YouTube channels. If you want your YouTube videos to be able to have the ability to be longer than 15 minutes. That's right. If you have a YouTube channel where you're asking YouTube that you want to upload a video that's longer than 15 minutes, YouTube in turn will ask you for a phone number. That's right, so they can verify who you are for whatever reason. I don't know if it's for security purposes or what. Then if you use that same phone number for more than 1 to 3 to 4 separate YouTube accounts, YouTube keeps track of the number. So if you go to create, like, say, a 5th YouTube channel and try to use the same phone number, YouTube won't let you, so I had to buy a second phone. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm playing hopscotch with the perpetrators with my YouTube channels because they're hacking into them. That's right. Now this phone was the original phone that this is actually the third original phone I had. The second one was lost by me. The first one is all of a sudden not operable no more, which was the one that I used to call the San Diego police on anywhere between 12 and 17 separate calendar dates between August 8, 2011 and probably I think around mid 2012. But this phone right here shows me has a video. And I should have remembered this on the day of Jack in the Box. I just didn't. But you better believe that I went through my other video files since then. And basically what I'm trying to say is that I just forgot that this was on my phone all along. Because I had not even really listened to this for almost a year. Okay? And then after that Jack in the Box thing that made me so mad, I thought to myself, I'm going to start going through all my evidence. I'm going to start going through all my stuff to see what I got here, where I can, if another event happens, I can wide open showing that this is occurring around me. And then see how their little hoary, filthy sewer rat asses try and lie and say, well, that doesn't sound like they're saying gang stalking. Now you're hearing things, Leslie. Really? Well, this right here is individuals saying it on a Yucca Valley bus route Landers in Yucca Valley, California in December 11th, 2012. Yucca Valley is 167 miles away from La Jolla. And that date is a full year and a month before the Thanksgiving event. Do you hear men say gang stalk in the background? And a woman flat out in the open says gang stalking. You be the judge.
Well, look at that car right there. It's so cute. To the left, it just turned. Those little French cars. Right now?
She does. Your first child? Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully
I got my quick only child. I'll take the whole thing. The first one, the rough one over.
She's a pretty good people. She never cries.
I'm going to go hang it up in my,
She's already talking.
I'm going to take my American flag out, little kind of flag, take it out, I'm going to hang it in the window, and I'm going to
Now, when we review, how was I able to tell all these campus police at UCSD, specific San Diego police officers? I've even caught the same exact method happening inside the San Diego Police Department headquarters. So the purpose of this video, and the San Diego City Council meeting chambers, the purpose of this video is to predict what might and could happen around me, concerning me, about me, towards me, or against me, along any of my routes for the next week. That includes today's date, concerning when I leave this area. That's right, to go to UCSD, to go to Burger King, and then go to the and then go to the Biomedical Library to spend a couple hours there, then to leave there to go to Bank of America, then from there to go to CVS, and then from there to go to Ralph's. If any event transpires concerning me, about me, towards me, around me, or against me or my property, which includes my bike or the bike lock, okay, it will be directly connected to this gang stalking bullshit. They'll lie about it up and down the road concerning it. Now, when they stage an event, they're called street daters and gang stalking. That term can be Googled and cross-referenced to organized stalking or gang stalking. That's a term that can be Googled, and you'll see that street daters are nothing but staged events, where they will stage an incident in order to frame the situation, to frame the result. The result being a desired effect. The effect being banning me from UCSD campus and or UCSD libraries. Any San Diego Public Library on any date. UCSD or their libraries on any date. Any business I go into, especially CVS and Ralph's. Any business, including any business on the properties that CVS is on, like Whole Food Market, okay, and where the Radio Shack is, and then the Ralph's that's directly across the street from where the CVS is located at, off of La Jolla Village Square Drive. I literally have to make these prediction videos because I never know what's going to happen concerning me, about me, towards me, around me, or against me as a result of post-traumatic stress being formed by them intentionally as a result of me being victimized with staged events on earlier dates. Now, you can go to Google right now and type in organized stalking or gang stalking in businesses. In fact, organized stalking and gang stalking is literally even happening towards fellow business employees by their fellow business employees and management. Except when an employee is being gang stalked at work, it's called work mobbing. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. At the beginning of this video, I showed you a video picture of my cell phone. I also used a feature on my phone called Voice Command, which enabled the phone to literally say the date and time. So, I'm predicting right now, if any event transpires, a complaint, an accusation, a threat, an incident of any kind, a complaint of any kind, especially at UCSD, and equally especially at the businesses and transportation services like MTS, it will be gang stalking related. I don't give a shit how they lie about it or who they use for it. You know, then you can literally even go to Google right now and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and children. Just do it. And you'll see that these perpetrators have the audacity to even use children, senior citizens, the elderly, the disabled. They'll use anybody. To give you a preliminary example of concerning how one of their methods can be achieved, concerning how they can get so much cooperation from anybody, go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger." I gotta go, I gotta start my day. I appreciate you listening. This is a prediction video in reference to the theme of what I state in this video. If any event transpires concerning me, about me, towards me, around me, or against me, and we're gonna also see if there's any problems with my Social Security direct deposit for the month of January, because today's payday. I just haven't left yet to go there. Okay, so we're going to see if any problems happen with my bank account balance for this month, January 3rd, 2014, and February 2014. If one penny is taken out of that account by anybody other than me, I don't care what excuse is used or how normal appearing it looks, it will be directly connected to this gang stalking. Directly. Alright, I got to get, that includes me just any events, accusations, complaints, threats, banning, coming to a specific numbered coded HA location and screwing around with me or any of my property at that area. I'm in San Diego, California. This is a video prediction. I make my video predictions as a way to protect myself from these criminalities and to prove that these criminalities are happening, because 98% of everything I predicted has come true, because I know how they think. I appreciate you listening, and have a nice day.